Hey Capricorn, it's Louisa Munson from Feel Good Astrology, and this is your 5-minute forecast for the month of February 2023. So there are a few big pointers for February that I wanted to share with you because I know you like to be organized, and we've got a huge month coming up in March. And it seems to me to be like a time to be super prepared, so if we can be all ready for March, we'll be so much better off. Anyway, February. February is an interesting time for you in general because the emphasis has gone back out of who you are and the direction you're going into, and into that place of really considering your earnings, your resourcefulness, and whether you're on the right track to retire early or to feel more secure in what you've done for yourself. Now, in this month ahead, we've got the full moon on the 5th of February, and it's coming up. It's emphasizing a part of your chart to do with shared resources and also the expectations that you have because of how you share your life with other people. So there's this interesting kind of push and pull in this month ahead to do with resources and how you manage your life in terms of the beliefs that you have about yourself, how you value yourself, and also how you cope with blame, shame, guilt, and anger, and things that other people might hold on you. And also the games that you might play holding other people in place using blame, shame, guilt, and anger. It's all about value systems, in fact, because we're all bringing value to each other's lives while also trying to make value for ourselves. And of course, the issues come up because of our relationships and because of how close we are and how much we want to be in relationships with others. Now, the full moon at this time is really going to highlight any guilt, shame, blame, and anger that has come up to do with your shared resources and to do with how you get through one stage of life and into the next within this month ahead. It almost feels like you've got these shared financial goals and responsibilities that either aren't going to be met by your own earnings, or it feels like somehow the shared goals are somehow out of kilter. They're not in alignment with who you are. And so it really feels like you've got to rebalance in this month ahead. What's making that worse is the fact that you've also got lots of creative ideas. And yet there is this fear that if you follow the creative ideas that you've got, that you might actually put your family or your security in danger. So there's also this tension of, wow, if I follow my instincts, if I follow this creative idea, is this going to land us more deeply in the poo-poo, or I can't believe I just said poo-poo like some 5-year-old anyway, or am I going to thrive from it? So it's like this, shall I dare myself? So yeah, quite an intense moment. Other themes that are going on, in particular, from the 15th to 20th, it feels like a really strong time to negotiate. Feels like a time when you're able to find the words. You're very, very creative in the way that you're chatting with people and like collaborating, coming up with these ideas. It's really from your ability to listen. So the more you're listening in this month ahead, the more beautiful the resonance is between you and other people. And I think from there could come some really quite dazzling ideas. Now, the last thing I want to leave you with, and this is something that's going on for everybody around the world right now, is there's this huge, big sort of healing crisis coming up for people. And where it's showing up in your chart is in the 4th house, which is all about home and our security. And so what's going on is these old childhood wounds that you haven't quite released yet, anything that's outstanding is coming up, and it's kind of tapping you on the shoulder and saying, Capricorn, listen, do you remember that weird feeling you had as a kid? Well, you got it again. What's causing it? It's giving you a chance to remember these things going on, and it's prompting you to take another look because there's an aspect of it that you haven't really laid to rest. Now, around the 23rd, this is actually quite acute. It actually feels quite emotional. as you get towards the end of the month, it actually feels like you can work on it with others. So have that in mind, that you can work on these things with others, and you'll be much better set up as we go into the month of March. Anyway, I hope that was useful to you. If there's anything you'd like to talk about, or if you'd like any help, then please do drop me a line. It's louisatannermunson@gmail.com. You can also find me by going to www.feelgoodastrology.com. Anyway, have a great month ahead, Capricorn, and see you next month. Bye for now.